to the prosperity of a nation, let peace reign. On the news this evening, court stops PDP Governor's National Working Committee from dissolving Rivers Party executives. Party chairmen speak on security concerns amid local government election campaigns. Governor Fubara inaugurates task force to revitalize Songhai. President Tinubu to reshuffle cabinet. On the foreign scene, committee and board of trustees from tampering with or dissolving the executive committees of the party in Rivers State. Justice Lifu gave the order while delivering a ruling in an application brought before him by the PDP Rivers State Executive Committee led by Aaron Chukwuemeka at the local government and ward levels. The court also restrained them from constituting any interim committee to replace the officers of the party at the state, local governments and ward levels. The judge also restrained the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from accepting or recognizing any other person or groups other than those elected at the state, local government and ward elections of the PDP in the state. Hearing has been fixed for the 4th of October. The caretaker committee chairmen in Rivers State who are contesting in the upcoming local government elections have announced that they are no longer holding their offices. The Commissioner for Public Affairs and Civic Education, Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, Aminotoye Prophet Tobins, made this known when he spoke on Nigeria Info FM's Morning Crossfire today.
They recently saddled with the responsibility of screening the candidates that emerged from the primaries across the political parties. That exercise has been concluded. The list will be published in a matter of hours from now. I can tell you that that has been done. In the course of carrying out the screening exercises, these questions popped up, and they all indicated that they are not on seat, as we speak.
The CDC chairmen who are candidates.
Yes.
So do we have any idea those that are candidates?
Well, I can't give you their names right now.
Mr. Prophet Tobins also clarified that the commission had already secured all necessary materials for the election before the APC obtained a restraining order.
The Electoral Act mandates the INEC to release voter registers to state independent electoral commissions for the conduct of a local government poll. It is enshrined there. So it is incumbent on INEC to release the timetable. In the wisdom of the commission headed by Justice Adolphus Enebeli, we made that and we've gotten it. So asking them not to give us the register is ab initio, dead on arrival.
Because you already got
We've
it.
already
Way
gotten
before
it.
they
Way
went to ask them not to give it to you.
I am saying this now before the listening of the ears of the entire world. If it is not so, they should go and verify.
In the meantime, as campaign activities for the October 5th local government elections in Rivers State intensify, some political party leaders have expressed confidence that elections will not be disrupted by violence. The chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, Agenti Kebia Harry, told correspondent Soibu Ruwari that there are no signs of insecurity, and he also believes the new Commissioner of Police and other security agencies are prepared to ensure safety during the election.
We also believe that the Commissioner of Police, the new one, is just came in, and we can't just from afar start killing him without giving him a space to operate. See how he will handle this election on that day. He will give a leveling playing ground to every political party and candidates to exercise their right. APGA has no fear. And so far, we've not recorded any security challenge anywhere in all the places our candidates are campaigning. Believe they are stepping up their games to make sure that day everywhere will be peaceful.
Also, the chairman of Zenith Labour Party, Benjamin Ogbugbula, said that there has been no security issues as campaigns progress.
Yesterday, I visited Eleme in one of my chairmanship flag off in Eleme, but I believe that in other areas we are going, like on Saturday we are going to be in Begema, for also the flag off for one of my candidates. I'm very much sure that it will be peaceful. For now, there is no such report and there's no issue on that for now. But I don't know tomorrow, but for now, we are campaigning freely. If there's any issue concerning that, I'll speak to Rivers people on that.
On his part, the chairmanship candidate of Action Democratic Party, ADP, in MOI local government area, Onda Wakama, said his area has not experienced any security challenges since the start of the campaigns.
That is a legal issue. As a party, we are not part of that suit. If it is just an injunction, hasn't the injunction been expired? There's no any court that will stop the process of electing leaders in Nigeria. I don't see any court doing that because it is part and parcel of our constitution. I think that is not it because you cannot stop the process or one thing or the other. For you to stop a process, is unthinkable. So for us, we are going.
Moving on. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says his decision to focus on investing in human capital rather than constructing roads and bridges is to secure the future of the state. Governor Fubara said this when the Vice Chancellor of the Rivers State University, the Registrar, and members of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria paid him a courtesy visit at the Government House, Port Harcourt, today.
We know that for us to achieve, to defend and protect the interests of this state, we don't need to be violent. The only person who desires violence is one who knows he has nothing to lose. But if you have something to lose, you cannot take the path of war. So we accepting to take the path of peace is because this state is important to us. And we want to leave this state not just by building roads, building bridges, that after some years people will forget about it. Is to build people that will build other people.
Governor Fubara also explained why the agreement with the... Governor Fubara says citizens will not seek medical care abroad once the 5 intermediary hospitals currently under construction across the state are completed.
I've already approved the employment of 2,000 medical personnel. 1,000 for the health management board and another 1,000 for the teaching hospital. Presently now, we are building up to standard 5 zonal hospitals. You can imagine when these facilities are completely put in place and welfare of our doctors are improved. I don't think anybody will be planning to travel. As a matter of fact, the only reason why people are jackbarring is because of better welfare.
Correspondent to Ikachi also reports that earlier in her remarks, the Registrar of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Fatima Kiari, commended the State University for maintaining uninterrupted academic programs since inception. In another development, Governor Fubara has inaugurated a task force to oversee the revitalization of Shanghai Farm in collaboration with Vital Crop Ventures and Imagine Adama Limited. Speaking during the inauguration of the task force at the Government House, Port Harcourt today, the governor charged them to ensure the Shanghai Farm is revived for food sufficiency and to the benefits of Rivers people.
We'll be here to give you all the necessary support, bring back Songhai. We want to see it happen within the lifetime of this administration. We want to see food sufficiency because we know once Songhai comes on board, there will be food, which is one of the problems we're having in this country. People don't steal money anymore. What they carry is pot of soup. Because even if you take the money, you might end up not even buying enough ingredients to prepare a good pot of soup. It shows that what we need is food. Do everything within your power and with our support to make sure that Songhai becomes operational.
Governor Fubara also explained why the agreement with the previous investor was terminated.
We even considered the place to an investor who came in after his presentation, and we believing that he has the capacity. We said, okay, we're ready to sign off. Not even ready, we already signed off. But he came back to tell us that he wanted us to give him a 5 billion naira bank guarantee. We then asked him, if you have a 5 billion naira, why do we need you to come and even revitalize Songhai? We'll put our 5 billion naira there. For that reason, we cancelled that arrangement.
Responding, the chairman of the task force, Iyedima Oliver, promised to ensure that the Songhai farm becomes a reality. Meanwhile, the Rivers State Commissioner of Agriculture, Victor Kier, has appreciated Governor Fubara for the successful inauguration of the task force responsible for overseeing the revitalization of the Songhai farm. In a statement today, the commissioner expressed the readiness of his ministry to own and support the project while collaborating in any way possible with the investors to ensure its completion and sustainability. Mr. Kier said the revitalization effort of the Songhai farm will enhance the productivity of the farm and also create job opportunities for local farmers, women, and youth of Rivers State. Mr. Key said the Songhai farm will serve as a catalyst for the economic growth of the state and also contribute to food security in the region. Time for a commercial break, but still to come, President Tinubu to reshuffle cabinet. Do stay tuned. Come back now to the rest of the newscast. President Bola Tinubu will soon reshuffle his cabinet to remove non-performing ministers. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, confirmed this to State House correspondents today at the presidential villa, Abuja.
The president has expressed his desire to reshuffle his cabinet, and he will do it. I don't know whether he wants to do it before October 1, but he will surely do it. So that's what I will say. He has not given us any timeline when he wants to do it, but he will do it. He has expressed his plan. He wants to do it. He wants to reshuffle.
Away from that, Wama Prince Hoya has reaffirmed that the ban on cart pushers in the state remains in full enforcement. Responding to concerns that cart pushers are needed for waste disposal, Prince Oya told correspondent Emeka Otuka that Rwama has registered service providers available to handle waste collection for both communities and individuals.
The ban on carpet is still enforceable. It is still in place. We cannot, for the sake of individuals, push away something that is meaningful to the entire state. We have people that we call service providers. They are registered in Rwama. Any community that want to have a service provider that can evacuate the waste can approach Rwama to give them one. And that one might even take prices that be lower than what the cart pushers are taking.
Dr. Emmanuel clarified that Rwama is not. Apologies yet again. Mr. Oya also advised residents to stop patronizing cart pushers and instead use approved waste disposal services.
Service providers know where we have our receptacles. They know where we have our dumpsters. When they evacuate the waste from the residents, they can send them to where it is supposed to be sent. But if they patronize cart pushers will have this waste evacuated from homes and dumped either in the median or indiscriminately at places of their choice. This is why all the communities should come down to the River State Waste Management Agency for advice and follow up on how they can evacuate them.
Now, in a related development, the technical advisor to the sole administrator of Rwama, Olowu Emmanuel, says ignorance of proper waste management contributes to flooding in River State. Speaking on Nigeria Info FM's Hard Facts, Dr. Emmanuel explained that some persons deliberately dump waste into drainage systems, worsening the flood situation and causing litter to spread across the city.
I'm trying to build a background for you that it is traceable to our attitude, our lifestyle, the negligence, and thinking that it's not our responsibility to care for our immediate environment.
Okay.
So to that extent, people are deliberately pushed some of this waste into the drainage.
Dr. Emmanuel clarified that Rwama is not responsible for flood management. He also pointed out that Port Harcourt's growing population has led to increased human activity, including waste generation.
Rwama is not saddled with responsibility of flood management. No.
Okay.
It's also this part that people have neglected over time. People are built on the waterways. They built on waterways. Another reason is that there's an increase in the number of persons who are in Port Harcourt. So you can see more people here and more activities. Some do not even get to know what they should do. It has to do with the ownership of the environment.
In other news, as the world marks Pharmacists Day today, the River State Chairman Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Promise Anyele, says quackery remains one of the biggest challenges facing the profession. Ms. Anyele, who spoke with correspondent Onyeka Chunwosu, said it is criminal for any pharmacist to franchise his pharmacy to an unqualified person. Ms. Anyele also warned against patronizing an open drug market. The theme for this year's World Pharmacists Day is Pharmacists Meeting Global Health Needs. We'll go for another commercial. When we come back, we'll take a look at the international scene. Canadian lawmakers are set to vote on a motion that could bring down Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal government and trigger an election. Today's no confidence vote is the first in a series of similar votes expected to be put forward by the opposition Conservative Party amid Mr. Trudeau's declining approval ratings. The motion is expected to fail as the leaders of two other political parties have indicated that they will not support it. This evening, you heard the Federal High Court has stopped PDP governors and the PDP NWC from dissolving Rivers Party executives. Party chairmen have been speaking on security concerns amid the local government election campaigns. Governor Fubara has inaugurated task force to revitalize Shanghai Farm. President Tinubu is to reshuffle his cabinet soon. On the foreign scene, Canada's Prime Minister will face a no-confidence vote in Parliament today. The news was edited by Martha Okere. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 008-721-7215. I am Kalada Kurubatbo. Good evening. Do stay tuned.